Welcome to anatomy class. I am so glad to see you all in this video. Today we class start with a new system, that is circulatory system. Circulatory system. The circulatory system deals with heart, blood vessels, which supplies blood to all body parts. The circulatory system is also known as cardiovascular system. Cardio means heart, vascular means blood vessels. So heart is something is like a pump or a motor which is present in each one's human body. There is only one heart, but in the heart there are 4 chambers. In this one heart pumps blood. That blood moves through all various body parts through a tube known as blood vessels. These tubes can be represented as pipes. For example, in a house, if you want to pump a water from the tank to the above tank, you have a motor. That pumps, it's active, electricity is used and pumping is done. Through the small pipes, water moves. Similarly, through the small pipes in the whole body, that is known as blood vessels, the blood moves to all body parts. All body parts have cells. These cells require energy. This energy is being got by the blood. As I told, cardiovascular, on the circulatory system we have 2 parts, which is heart as well as blood vessels. By the way, this blood vessels and heart is being found out by one person known as William Harvey. He is the first person who described the mechanism of circulation of blood in the body. If you see, this is a small model of a heart. This heart is a roughly cone shaped but made up of muscles. There is no bone in a heart, but this made up of muscle. In each person's heart, the size of a heart will be as the size of the fist. My heart size will be like this. Only this much is the heart size of mine. Roughly, we may have a woman will have a weight of the heart is 250 grams. For males, it is 310 grams. If you see in the heart carries 4 chambers. It's roughly conical shape. This conical shape, if you cut open inside and see, there are 4 chambers. Chambers are nothing but rooms in which blood comes into, and once pumped, it goes outside. So this is the first chamber. You have 2 areas. One is right side, one is left side. The right side have 2 chambers, left side have 2 chambers. The above chambers are known as atrium. The below chambers are known as ventricle. So above chambers are known as atrium, below chambers are known as ventricle. The above chambers, if I go to the right side, is known as right atrium. The first chamber is right atrium. The second chamber is below, which is below to the right atrium, is right ventricle. I hope you have heard it clear. Right ventricle. Then left side is a left atrium. Just below that is a left ventricle. So there are 4 chambers in a heart. If you cut open a heart and see what else spaces in between, these chambers are nothing but the blood goes to that chambers and move outside in under blood vessels. So the right side 2 chambers, left side 2 chambers. Right side 2 chambers, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Good. This is an image of a heart. Here again shows the chambers in which there is a right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Before going to that, I explain you how the blood moves in the heart. So this heart only itself cannot function. It needs blood supply to the heart, and from the heart it moves to the all body parts. Okay, we'll move forward. This heart vessels have, or heart is connected with blood vessels. These blood vessels, if you see in this, the first chamber is connected to two ventricle, two veins. Okay, before going to that, we'll see what do you mean by veins and artery. Artery is a blood vessel which carries pure blood. Pure blood. This pure means oxygenated blood. In the respiration, you are taking inside oxygen. This oxygen goes to the blood. That blood is known as pure blood or oxygenated blood. That blood where it is carried is known as artery. Artery. Whereas one more is there, that is vein. One more blood vessel is there, which is vein. This carries impure blood, which means it carries deoxygenated blood. In that blood, we have less oxygen. That's known as deoxygenated blood. Okay. So, to the right side of the heart, impure blood is pumping, which means deoxygenated or less oxygen level blood is being carried as a right chambers. Okay, right chambers, two chambers. So first we will start with the right atrium. To the right atrium, blood flows from all body parts. The impure blood or deoxygenated blood moves to all body parts to the vena cava. That blood vessel is known as vena cava. I hope you understood. That blood vessel is known as vena cava. If I turn it, there is two vena cava, upper, below, right? The upper one is known as superior vena cava. The lower one is known as inferior vena cava. I hope you understood. The upper one is known as superior vena cava. The lower one is known as inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava collects blood from head, neck, all the limbs, upper limbs, and drains to the right atrium. Superior vena cava drains blood or impure blood from the limbs, lower portions of the body to the right atrium. So the right atrium is a chamber in which blood moves to the right atrium from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. I hope you understood. So the first chamber, as I told, is a right atrium. This right atrium collects blood from various body parts of the body, from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. So now the blood is in the right chamber, right atrium. From the right atrium, it moves down to right ventricle. Correct. Moves down to the right ventricle. This right ventricle is little broader. It carries all the blood from the right atrium to the right ventricle. This is crossed by a valve. This is known as tricuspid valve. If you see in this image, there is a white color valve. Valve is like an opening. So from the right atrium, the blood moves to the right ventricle through a valve or opening. That is known as tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve. Now the blood reaches to the right ventricle. Now the blood is there in the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, the blood moves to the artery known as pulmonary artery. The blood moves to the artery known as pulmonary artery. The blue color, this is the pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery is the only artery which carries impure blood. Still now I was talking about impure blood or deoxygenated blood. This deoxygenated blood is being carried from the right ventricle to the pulmonary artery. So this is the only artery which carries deoxygenated or impure blood back to the lungs. because this impure blood goes to the lungs after purification comes back. Okay, so the blood from all body parts went to the vena cava, upper or superior or inferior vena cava, goes to the right atrium, from the right atrium to the right ventricle, from the right ventricle it moves to the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery have an opening here or a valve again. That valve is known as semilunar valves. Artery, for going up to the pulmonary artery we have a valve. You can see here. This valve is known as semilunar valve. Semilunar valves. Okay. Now this pulmonary artery carries blood. See, if you see here, it's divided again into two. It's again divided into two. This two goes to the lungs. This two goes to the lungs. We have two lungs, right and left. So from here it goes to the right lung. From this pulmonary artery it goes to the left lung. I hope it is clear. From this side goes to the right lung. Pulmonary artery goes to the drains blood to right lung. From this side goes to the left lung. After reaching the lung, after reaching the lung, purification of the blood takes place. Purification of the blood takes place. After purification of the blood, it comes back. What? The purified blood or oxygenated blood comes back. If you see there is a red one, this is known as pulmonary veins. This side also two is there, this side also two is there. So through the pulmonary veins, purified blood from both the lungs come back through the pulmonary vein. If I tell you of course, the pulmonary vein is the only vein which carries pure blood. Pulmonary vein is the only vein which carries pure blood. You see, from two lungs, pulmonary veins carries pure blood, which means oxygenated blood. In the lungs, exchange of gas happens and the oxygenated blood comes back to the pulmonary veins. We'll see where it is reaching. It is reaching the left atrium. So left atrium receives pure or oxygenated blood from the lungs. Pure or oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium. This atrium again pumps and moves the blood to the left ventricle. Left ventricle through a valve known as bicuspid or mitral valve. Bicuspid or mitral valve. It moves down to the bicuspid or mitral valve. After reaching the bicuspid or mitral valve, this is a large stage of circulation in which the heart pumps blood from the left ventricle to all the body parts. Each and small cell in the body also receives blood because each cell requires energy. That energy is being received by the oxygen transportation, all the transportation to that cell. So this ventricle, pulmonary ventricle, if you see the muscles are stronger because during the pumping it should be pumped properly so that the blood goes through artery known as aorta. Aorta. This is also one of the largest artery in the body known as aorta. If you see, there is a curve. So from the left ventricle, the blood moves, once it is pumped, goes through again a semilunar valve. Again, if you see in this white, it's a cuspid valve, semilunar valve. If I tell you semilunar, lunar means full, semi means half. It's like half. It's like a half cup. If you take a ball and cut it into half, it's like a cusp. So there is three cusps like that. It closed and open, closed and open. Once it is open, the blood is going inside. Once you close, it's closed. Okay. Then it goes to the aorta. Aorta is an artery which carries pure blood. If you see, this is a red color. The red color carries pure blood. If you see again branches of aorta, there is the arch of aorta goes down to the abdominal aorta. This from these branches, it goes to the neck, hands and different areas which carries or transports pure blood. I hope it is understood. Any doubts, please ask me in the channel, YouTube channel. I'll let you know. Thank you.